Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing? And welcome to the conversion engine. And today we're going to just fairly quickly, really run through what a conversion engine is. So some of the best ways to convert and all the different places that people will convert to essentially purchase from you. Okay, so first of all, let's go in and have a look at the marketing funnel. So what we're trying to do with everything we do is initially we're trying to get awareness of who we are. Okay, so that is the by producing a compelling offer and positioning ourselves in the market and starting to drive traffic to our service, etc. Then we are making people aware of who we are. And hopefully, because our compelling offer is so compelling, it means that our customers start to consider us as a trusted and valued person that they would like to get to know and hopefully to purchase from. Okay, then it comes down to the conversion side. So this is where we're actually converting people now into buying from us. And then they become a loyal customer of ours. And then hopefully, and this is almost the second stage of conversion really, this is where they then become an advocate. So they're now recommending our services to other people, and there the whole funnel all starts again, because they're recommending us to other people who then become aware of us, then they consider us, then they convert, then they become loyal, then they go and recommend us to somebody else. So can you see the absolute power in ensuring that the customers that you bring into your funnel are then really looked after and are converted into advocates of your brand? Yeah, so let's just have a look at the loyalty ladder. Sorry, these pictures aren't very good, but I wanted to try and explain what I was talking about through images, so I went onto Google to see what I could find, but these aren't great pictures. But if you can read this, then down here you've got your prospect, which is somebody who's not yet purchased. They then become a customer who's basically trialing out your service. So the first time you sell something is only the first time. That's when they become a customer and they're just trialing you. Yeah, they then become a client once they start making repeat purchases, and then they become an advocate when they're insisting how great your brand is to everybody else. Now, there's two ways of marketing, really, online and offline, I suppose, with a lot of businesses. There's two ways of marketing. You can basically go for prospects and customers all the time. That's what a lot of people do. They just stick down here. That is a very expensive way of marketing. You're in it for the numbers game. All you're trying to do is just get more and more prospects, more and more customers, more and more prospects, more and more customers. But like I've said before, if actually you really look after these customers and spend a bit of time up here, then you're going to turn customers into clients and clients into advocates. That means that these people here are going to go out and do your selling for you and bring on board prospects, meaning you are going to decrease your spend on going out and finding new prospects and customers. So I would urge you, as you build your business, to spend a lot more time up here, looking after your customers, turning them into clients, looking after your clients and turning them into advocates. So let's just have a look at the sales flow. Okay, I want to just take you step by step through the sales flow to the point where you would make an offer to somebody. And then we'll have a look at that kind of offer flow, okay? So first of all, you've got your crowd of customers, your prospects, people that have come in to have a look and see what you're up to. And they're all laughing and jolly and happy because that's how customers are, aren't they, when they're desperately looking for a resolve to their issues. Now, what you're going to do at that point is you're going to basically take those people over to your compelling offer. So they're going to come on your compelling offer, and then they're going to sign up and they're going to become part of your customer database. Yeah. Now, at this point, this is where you're going to start to create an email relationship with them. Now, please do remember that at any of this point here, this could be your compelling offer may well be a Facebook page, and you may well be bringing them onto a list, but also this might actually just be your page. These might be your fans, and this email button here might be status updates. Yeah, all I'm saying is that if you do create a customer database list and you can email to them and you have a fan page and you're sending status updates, that's very powerful to do both. Yep, so remember, this is simply where your customers gather and this is how you communicate with them. Yeah, so if you've got customers gathered on a database and you're emailing to them, and you've got customers gathered on a fan page and you're posting status updates, then that's a very, very powerful communication method. Okay, and next thing, what do? You start offering them value. Yep, I know you've given them a lot of value up here in the compelling offer, but you continue to communicate value to them. And you can continue to communicate value to them. And you continue to communicate value to them. Yeah, and you're building this relationship of trust. That's what's happening all through here. This is where they're becoming aware. Over here is when they start to really consider you. Yeah. Over here is when they really start to think, yep, I like this person, I trust this person, I want to work with this person, and then boom, that's when you go in with your offer. And by then, at this point, hopefully you will be converting them into a customer. Okay. And it's once they're inside that there is a whole nother series, a whole nother webinar series about how to retain your customers and then actually convert them into advocates of your brand. And I will be covering that on a video series within the Social Network Academy because it's really important. I tell you what, I don't think there's one course out online at the moment I've seen that's about that whole absolutely retaining your customers and turning them into advocates of your brand. It's very offline thinking, and I'm not sure it's made its way into the online world in any kind of the importance that it absolutely should do. Okay, so now what I'd like to do is just show you this slide. Now, I don't know if you can see this really well, but, and I have blanked out the product name because I can't remember where I got hold of this little flowchart, but I'm sure the guy who created it probably doesn't want me splashing it all over videos, so I have just put his product away there, guys. Sorry about that. The main reason I'm showing you this is because when you actually sit down and work out from when somebody signs up to your list all the way through to when they buy something off you, I think it's probably a really good idea to do a flow chart. And I did it for my first product, 2,000 fans, and it changed quite frequently, but it did work quite well. Now, this is a little bit complicated for me. I don't really understand where he's got everybody going. I'm sure he does. But all I'm really showing you this for is because I just think it's a really funky little concept. If you're sitting there and you're thinking, right, here comes all my traffic, and then they're going to hit my squeeze page, yeah, my landing page where my compelling offer is. Where do I want them to go next? Okay, so it might be simply from the squeeze page, okay, they're going to go to email 1, which is going to send them a brand new article on my blog post. Then they're going to go to email 2, which is going to show them a video from one of my YouTube pages. Then they're going to go to email 3. And then maybe at email 4, I'm going to make them an offer to go and buy my ebook at $7. Yeah, so all of a sudden I've got a breakout now. We're going $7. And if they buy at $7, then all of a sudden they go into a different list, which is a buyer's list. And then within that list, they're then going to get this series of emails. Whereas if they decide not to buy, they remain in this list and they then get this series of emails. And then on day 12, I try and sell them something else. Yeah. And you may end up just with 2 or 3 different lists where you've got really hot buyers and then also here we've got dollar trials. So when you actually get to the point of selling somebody a higher priced product, you may again put them into a different list. Here's the person that buys it at full price. Here's the person that doesn't buy it at full price, so they're going on to a dollar trial. So if they buy it at a dollar trial, they get a different set of emails. And here's the person that doesn't buy at all, and they get a different set of emails. Now, this is quite important to do, I think, because when I first started, guys, I have to tell you, I did not get my autoresponders right. And even today, actually, I do apologise, guys, if you get the odd extra email from me here or there or double emails, whatever, because even today, I'm still in the midst of, reorganising my whole autoresponders to make sure that all the right emails are going to the right people. And on the whole, I've managed to swap all the lists around, but there are still some stray emails that go out. So if you get it wrong from when you start, then it does really take some sorting out. So I just wanted to show you this because I really think it's well worth you sitting down with a massive piece of paper and a big black pen and really doing a flow chart of where you want your customers to go and when they're going to get certain emails and which one of those emails are going to be offer emails, and then if they buy, they go off into another list. Okay, now obviously this is covered in the 90-day coaching program, and very much so the whole autoresponder and segmenting of lists and being able to actually unsubscribe people from lists as they join other lists and things like that. There's all sorts of really funky stuff you can do, which is quite cool. But I think what I'd love you to remember really is that you are, as you speak to people, you are offering them value, 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 offer. Value, 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 offer. You're always going to be giving at least, just I mean, I say value, 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 offer, but I mean, I say that loosely. I mean, you just offer, shed loads of value. I said shed there. That's a very English term. My other half keeps telling me I shouldn't say shed loads because if you're American, you'll hear it as something different. So shed is a very English term. So I wasn't swearing. If you offer lots and lots of value and then you ask your customers to purchase something from you, that's sort of the key message here. So where do people buy from? Yeah, what are the ideal conversion environments that people are going to buy from? Well, the most obvious is our email funnel, if you like. Yeah, so it's pretty much what we've spent most of today talking about, and that is really getting people to sign up to your compelling offer, getting them onto your customer database, and then building that relationship with them. And then as you build that relationship, you can then make them an offer which you believe will add value to their lives or their business. If they then purchase that offer, they will go into one particular list, which is a list of buyers. And then your next job is to convert them from a customer to a client and an advocate. Yeah. And then the other guys, the guys that haven't bought yet, they remain on the list of prospects. And then you obviously try and make them other offers as you go along. And eventually those people, if they don't want to become your customers, will either just hang around for some of your great value or will eventually unsubscribe. Okay. But the idea is that gradually over time, you will convert many of your prospects into buyers. And it may just be that what you're offering right now isn't what they're looking for. But in 6 months' time, what you're offering then may be exactly what they're looking for. So it really is worth continuing to build a relationship with those people that still haven't bought from you. Okay, but it's also very much worth really working hard at building the relationship with the people who have bought from you, okay? Because the chances are they've bought once from you, they may well then become a repeat buyer, and they may then turn into a client and an advocate and go out there and tell everybody about your business as well. Okay, so I mean, your customers are it, guys. They're everything to you. They're where you should direct all of your energy on your customers. Really, absolutely the bulk of your energy. Everything you should be doing, you should be asking that question first. How can I add more value to these people's lives? How can I add more value to these people's lives? Okay, and mean it, with passion. Because if they know that you mean it, and they mean it with passion, they know you mean it with passion, they will want to keep coming to you because they know that you're adding value. Do you see this? So important. Another conversion environment is a Facebook page. Now, obviously, I'm going to put that straight up there because I have sold from a Facebook page, and there are companies on Facebook who have a lot of joy selling off Facebook. It probably isn't the most ideal conversion environment, to be honest with you, because people don't go to Facebook to buy, they go to Facebook to gossip and chat with their friends. So it's got a long way to go yet until Facebook becomes an ideal conversion environment. That's not to say it won't, because obviously fan pages and everything really are moving far more business orientated now. So who knows what will happen in the future. But I have converted from my Facebook page. Your blog is a conversion environment, particularly if you've built a relationship. People come back to your blog time and time again. Your blog is a great place to put reviews of products. It's a great place to put video reviews of products. It's a great place to introduce your own products. It's clearly a great place to have your banner ads and things like that for other people's products. And not only is it a conversion environment for people who are going to buy from you, but it's also a great place for people to sign up for your compelling offer. So really, I suppose what I'm saying, there's almost 3 levels of conversion, isn't it? It's converting that person from a prospect to somebody who's really considering you because they've signed up to your customer database. Yeah. Then it's converting them from your customer database as a prospect to an actual customer. So in other words, they've actually bought from you. And then it's converting them from just a customer into an advocate of your brand. Yeah. So there's really kind of 3 levels of conversion we're talking about here. A product launch, of course, is a great conversion environment. Well, I don't know whether it's a great conversion environment. I'll let you know. But basically, product launches are for lots and lots of people. You've seen many product launches, I'm sure, over your time online. And many of them are there for a few reasons, not just to sell products, but also to build customer databases. And what happens is people get together with loads of other affiliate partners and do joint ventures with people where everybody sends out one person's launch to all of their list. And so the person that's launching doesn't only hopefully make a lot of sales because the message is getting out to lots and lots of people, but they also build their list because lots of people opt in along the journey. Now, you'll probably have noticed that my product launch, I haven't done that. I haven't gone with affiliate partners or JVs or anything like that. And you may ask why. Well, simply because it's my first product launch, and I wanted to do it myself, and I wanted to see how it worked, and I wanted to get it right and get it wrong. And I watched Jeff Walker's product launch formula, actually, which is brilliant, by the way. No affiliate links. And he certainly recommends doing, your first one on your own, and then, gradually build up to JV partners and stuff like that in the future. And it's just what I keep saying to you guys, isn't it? Have a go. Let's just get out there and try these things out. You're going to get some things wrong, you're going to get some things right, but whatever happens, you're going to learn. I've learned so much just over the last 3 weeks. It's unbelievable. Yeah, and I will continue to learn forever and a day. But just doing this, if I'd have never done a product launch, I never would know the rights and the wrongs of doing it, would I? You have to actually be in it to win it, guys. You've got to get out there and give it a try. And yeah, you may get some things wrong, but you know what? You just got to take it on the chin and carry on. Okay, so videos are another great way for you to convert prospects into either customers or buying customers, and even convert customers into clients and advocates. What I love about videos, and I've used videos from day one, is the fact that it really allows you to personalize stuff. People can get to know you if you're comfortable on camera. They can get to know who you are. They can get to know the intonations in your voice, so that when you send an email, they're almost listening to you as they're reading. I think that's really been the power I've found with videos. People feel like they know me, and you know what they do, because you meet people and you kind of get to know them on Facebook through videos and things like that. And then when you actually meet them in real life, it is like meeting a long lost friend. So videos are a great relationship builder. Yeah. Now, if you don't feel particularly confident on camera, that's not a problem, because the lovely thing about videos is you can do voiceovers and you can do screen captures where you're not even seen, and you can get somebody else to do the voice for you. But it still allows you to really get your message out to people. It allows you to show people step by step how to do things. Now, I have to say there is a large proportion that like to learn through books, who are actually reading rather than watching. Now, my skill is definitely in videos. It's not in writing ebooks, but if you could get videos and then get ebooks that accompany the videos with all the screenshots and things like that, then you are a winner. You are going to be reaching a far broader part of the market, and it's something that I'll be looking into over the next few months, being able to get everything made into ebooks as well and PDFs, so people can watch my video and then can download a PDF so they can follow what I'm doing actually on paper. So if you can get those two together, then you really have got a very, very strong sales tool. And also on YouTube, many people are making money on YouTube. They do affiliate reviews of products, their own products. I heard one thing about a lady who did a whole thing about her art on a video on YouTube and told everybody where to go on eBay to go and buy it, and she's become a celebrity on YouTube. So through YouTube as a platform, it has allowed us to get out there and really become almost celebrities overnight, in our own homemade videos. So videos are a very, very powerful conversion tool, as I said, for getting people on your list, for then converting them into customers, and then converting customers into advocates. Webinars. I tend not to do sales webinars. I love live webinars, and I really enjoy Q&A webinars, and I think webinars are incredible for building relationships. So I tend to steer away from sales webinars, only because of those reasons. But webinars convert very highly. Webinars convert at about 10%. Webinars are a very, very hot conversion environment. So if you want to sell something and you want to sell an affiliate product, probably your best conversion environment would be to get the creator of that product on a webinar and get it out to your list and get that creator to tell everybody all about their product, and then tell them at the end that they need to go and buy it. Because webinars apparently are one of the hottest conversion environments out there. Okay, so you may want to think about that, guys. And then, of course, seminars, people selling on stage. a huge conversion environment. And you've got all the people in the room, you've got the excitement, the person's right in front of you, they're telling you what they're going to do for you, they're telling you how they're going to change your life, they're right up there, and they're saying, come on, come with me now, come on my journey, buy from me, and everything's going to change. And they're right there, they're looking you in the eye. You can't get any better than that. You cannot get any better than somebody actually looking you in the eye and saying, come on, let's do this. So seminars are huge conversion environments, huge conversion. And that's why they do these events where you go along for free and people pitch from the stage, because they know that they are going to be able to. And there's lots of skill as well. I know you think, oh yeah, I'm just being sold to, but there's actually a lot of skill to people who are very, very good at it on stage. Being able to, go to certain sides of the stage, being able to create rapport with the audience, to engage, and to, really convince people that they can give them what they need. There's quite a lot of skill in that. I absolutely bombed on my first my first sales pitch that I did last year. Absolutely died a death. But then I'd never done it before. I was a complete newbie, really. But it was really good to give it once again. I gave it a go, and I learned so much. If I got up on stage again and did a sales pitch, I would do it completely differently. Yeah, completely differently. So if you want to learn how to sell from stage, the best thing to do, first of all, is get all your family round and just stand up and do them a pitch. They'll soon bring you back down to earth. So guys, they're the kind of, I'm sure there's many more conversion environments. I just wanted to touch on a few, but I hope, again, that's kind of given you an idea of what to do in order to sort of get your sales ready for your product, get your pitch ready and everything. And in the meantime, I would just like to thank you very much for listening. I do hope you've enjoyed the last 3 weeks as much as I've enjoyed recording them. It really has been great fun. And as you know, this is the precursor to the launch of the Social Networking Academy. We launch tomorrow at 7 o'clock UK, 11 o'clock in the morning US Pacific, 2 o'clock in the afternoon US Eastern, and about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning in Australia. Sorry guys, but the launch will be live for a few days, and there will be an absolute humdinger of an offer, but I'm not going to say any more than that because all the details will be released tomorrow. All I will say is that Jared, who's working with me on the Social Networking Academy, and it is our absolute goal in life, really to help as many people as we can. And we would love you to come on board and work with us so that we can get you to a point where you are generating an income online, and that you can come to us in a few months' time and say, Joe, Jared, I've packed up my job. You guys really have changed my life. We would have no greater desire than that. So do look out for the link that will be winging its way to you in the next 24 hours. And if you'd love to be part of the pre-launch as well, at half an hour before the launch tomorrow, then do register for the webinar below. I will be online and probably very excited in the beginning. It should be quite fun. So guys, thank you very much for your time. Have a fantastic day wherever you are. We look forward to seeing you as part of the Social Networking Academy community. And this is Jo Barnes signing off. Thank you very much. Speak to you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.